Okay, let's take a look at Noah Argamani Instagram account, official account. Okay, she was a prisoner of war, hostage. Okay, in Gaza. Okay, she is a Jew from Israel. Let's see. Okay, here, and let's see this post. Okay. So here it's of course in Hebrew, and I will translate to English. I will try my best. I can't ignore all what happened in the media in the last 24 hours. Okay, things got out of context by the media. Okay, they didn't beat me and they didn't cut my hair off. Okay, she means Hamas. Okay, they didn't beat me, they didn't cut my hair off. I was in a structure, in the tunnels maybe, that I don't know, but in a structure, that what she says, that was bombarded by the Israeli Jewish Air Force. Okay, she says, not me, my exact quote is in the last weekend, after the shootings, after the bombardment by the Jews, by the Air Force, as I said, I had a lot of cuts in my head, injuries, okay, all over my head, and I was hurt all over my body. By who? By the Jews. Okay? I emphasize that I wasn't beaten up by Hamas. However, I was hurt all over my body from the collapse of the building I was in. Okay? How the building collapsed. She said, by the Jews, by the Israeli Air Force. Now, here she says, as a victim of the 7th of October, I will not let myself to be a victim one more time by the media. So we have the media that take things out of context. Okay, we are talking about Jewish-owned media, Zionist media, okay, taking things out of context, taking advantage of Israeli hostage, Israeli prisoner of war, taking advantage of her, and speaking like in her name what happened to her, yeah? But lying and deceiving the world about what happened to her, okay? Like she doesn't have a mouth, she can't speak on her behalf. They are talking, the Jewish-owned media, the Zionist media, talking on her behalf, okay? So she feels as a victim of the Jewish Zionist-owned media, okay? She clearly emphasized I wasn't beaten by Hamas, okay? I was hurt all over my body because of the collapse of the building I was in, okay? And she, earlier here in the post, she said that how that building, she described why the building collapsed, yeah? It collapsed because it was bombarded by the Israeli Air Force. And she says, my meaning Noah Argamani, accurate quote is here, okay, in the last weekend, after the bombardment, as I said before, I had cuts all over my head and I was hurt all over my body. Not because of Hamas, because of the Israeli Air Force. Okay, this is the Hannibal directive. okay, the Jews, the IDF, have no problem bombing their own citizens, as they have done many times before. Specifically, on the 7th of October itself, a large proportion of the 1,200 Jews who were killed on the 7th of October, of course, were killed and murdered by the IDF. Okay, so stop making victims of this situation, okay? Stop making the Jewish hostages, this victim, stop making them victims of your own media now, taking advantage of them to promote your genocidal motivations, your ethnic cleansing, and your barbarism. Please, Jews, stop with that chutzpah. Bye-bye.